We're back with Congressman Stephen Lynch in the OTR Pop Quiz. He's 2 for 2, by the way, in his first 2 at-bats here on the quiz. Massachusetts, we're going to talk about, you've called for the creation of a John Adams Memorial in Washington, D.C. The Massachusetts Patriot was the first president to live in the White House, but it wasn't called the White House back then. So we have some options on the screen. What was it called back then? Was it the Liberty House? Was it the President's House?
It was the President's House.
It was the President's House.
Yeah.
If President John and Abigail Adams moved into the still uncompleted executive. Right, he's 3 for 3.
He is.
Right, here you go. Question 4, and this is for a perfect day. You are a former iron worker, and you have spent some time high above ground. Look at this picture. This is the famous picture.
Oh, yeah.
1932.
Rockefeller Plaza.
Okay, that's it. That's it. I didn't even get the question out.
Yep.
But that's where they were. They were sitting on top of Rockefeller Plaza. So you win. You're 4 for 4. But that doesn't mean you're done. You still have to listen to what John has.
Good. Okay.
Bad news, good news, as they say, okay? So you sent a letter to the Baker administration this past week looking for more information on Keolis' safety record because of recent derailments on the commuter line. What are you hoping to get information on, and are you getting a lot of calls from your constituents? I mean, this is a state issue, really, but obviously you're getting involved.
Right. Well, I'm the only Massachusetts member of Congress on the Transportation Committee, so it's sort of, and I'm on the rail subcommittee, so it's sort of coming my way. Yeah, we've had a number of troubling derailments. A lot of them have been low-speed events, so we haven't had major fatalities, but the circumstances could very well be different, and we could have loss of life on the rail. So there have been reports that that Keolis is shortchanging the maintenance function there, and not doing due diligence on some of the on the cars themselves, the switching operations. So we want to make sure that we touch all the bases, do a stem to stern review, make sure all that work is being done, because the riding public, we owe that to them. And it's so critical to our wider transportation system.
I want to expand the calendar a little bit, because you already have an opponent. This is the second time that Brianna Wu is going to run against you.
I've got 3 opponents.
You've got 3 opponents. So when you see what has happened to some of your colleagues, and I'm talking like, for example, Mike Capuano, do you feel like you escaped a narrow moment in history? Are you worried about next year? Does it concern you?
Well, I'll tell you. So you know my politics. I'm sort of a moderate in this state. Some people think I'm a conservative. I've oftentimes felt politically homeless in my party. I will admit that. I don't look. My focus is I have 727,514 people I represent. They are my bosses. That's who I work for. I don't work for the Democratic Party. I work for them. So you're always subject to attack, because I'm not making the Republicans happy, and sometimes I'm not making the Democrats happy. But I try to take my initiatives and my direction from the people that I represent. So that always puts you in a vulnerable spot. But I have to say, you know, at this point in my career, I know my district. I know my 22 towns. I know my 3 cities. I know the people in those towns and cities. So we have a relationship, and it's a good one. So I like my chances of being reelected, but it's not based on, you know, the number of people I'm tweeting out, you know, whatever, or the number of likes I get.
I still hear the fight in your voice. I still hear that.
Oh, hey, I'll tell you. People are surprised when I say this, but it's never been better for me in the United States Congress than it is right now. As crazy as it is, I think that while I have said, you know, sometimes I've felt politically homeless in the Democratic Party, right now I think it's because of the person in the corner office. I've never seen the Democratic Party more energized, and the sense of purpose there, I think, is very strong. And so like I say, it's never been better. And I feel I'm the chairman of the Subcommittee on National Security. I'm the chairman on the task force on FinTech, which is a whole new area that I haven't been dealing with in the past. So and I'm on the Transportation Committee, and we're going to do a $2 trillion transportation bill. Whoa. And I will be at the table on behalf of the people of Massachusetts. So It doesn't. It has never been better than this.
We can't let you go without asking you very quickly about the debate this past week. Your man is Joe Biden.
He is.
I know you didn't get a chance to actually see the debate because you were in the air, you were flying back from Washington, but based on what you've heard and what you know, do you think Joe Biden has to step up his game to continue on this road very quickly?
I think he does. So Joe's ahead in the polls, so he should expect that he's going to be the target. Whenever you're the leader, and he's got a significant lead, you're going to be the target. So Joe needs to, absolutely step up his game, and I'm sure he will.
Congressman, great to see you.
Good to be with
you. Happy 4th of July. It's a little early,
too.
but happy 4th of July nonetheless.
Well, thank
And
you.
thank you for coming.
We continue on the
Tim.
record. Stay with us.